Hi, welcome again. So a lot of people really want to know specific food signs. So I thought and I thought, I'm like, oh, what is going to be the best way to try to divide all the different kinds of food groups? Because we have fruit and vegetables, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and there's so many different ways. So I decided what I was going to do is I was going to divide it into three groups. I'd do a group for breakfast, like a category for lunch, and then a category for dinner. If you want more signs, then later I can add more, maybe specifically fruit or specifically vegetables. But for right now, I thought it would just be easier. And also, if you look at the breakfast category and you're thinking, but I want to know how to sign this specific sign and it's not there, well then go ahead and email me or Facebook me and I will add part 2, okay? So this blog will be breakfast, and you will see lunch and dinner later, okay? For the food titled breakfast, there's going to be 10 signs. Some of the signs you've probably already seen, but I thought, well, it makes sense to include this category because we're talking about breakfast. And again, I try to relate it with things that kids will be eating, but you will see a few signs that tend to be more for adults, okay? So number 1, you've already seen this sign. If you look back at the food category videotape, you've already seen number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 6. But the other ones should be new signs for you, okay? And again, if you finish with this videotape and you're noticing, but I still have other questions, I still have more signs I want to know, that's fine. Go ahead and let me know, and I will add part 2. Okay, so number 1, cereal. So again, you're going to go from the right side of your face to the left, and it almost reminds me of like a little worm crawling across your chin. Cereal. Number 2, milk. Milk. So you're squeezing your hand 2 times. Again, you're squeezing your dominant hand. For me, it's my right hand. Number 3, oatmeal. So it's 2 signs, hot, cereal. Again, 2 signs. So the first sign is hot. So your dominant hand touches your mouth and then kind of goes off. And then the second sign is cereal, what you just learned. So let's put them together, hot, cereal. And that's the sign for oatmeal. Number 4, coffee. So this is obviously the sign that's more for mom and dad. But I decided to go ahead and include it because when you're having breakfast together as a family, you want to talk about things that each family member has for breakfast. So maybe you only have coffee for breakfast in the morning. I wanted to include this sign also. So coffee. So your left hand or your non-dominant hand stays and your right hand or your dominant hand makes a small circle on the top. Coffee. Number 5, orange juice. So 2 signs. The first sign is orange, like you're kind of squeezing your chin a little bit. And the second sign is your J hand shape, and you're just going to be on the right hand side of your face and just do the J hand shape. So if you looked at the other videotapes, you will notice that you should already know these 2 signs, and now you just have to put them together. So again, you should already know orange, and remember, orange is like the food orange, and it's also like the color orange. So orange, that's the first sign, and the second sign you should already know from the food videotape. So juice, the J hand shape again. So together, orange and then juice, making the J hand shape on the right hand side of your face. Orange juice. Number 6. Again, this is one that you should already know from the other videotape titled food. So egg. So your right hand is on top of your left hand, or your dominant hand on top of your non-dominant hand, and it's like you're cracking open an egg. Number 7, pancake. So your left hand or your non-dominant hand stays flat, and your dominant hand goes from palm down to palm up, and then you do 3 stacks. It's kind of complicated, but you'll understand why. So again, your left hand or your non-dominant hand's flat, your right hand goes from palm down to palm up, and then you're stacking it 3 times like you're stacking the pancakes up. Again, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Number 8, bacon. So you're kind of sliding it out. Your 2 hands, this is the handshake, they meet in the middle and they kind of flicker out a little bit. And your thumbs are out, but you can't really see it very well, but they're out. Number 9 is toast. You start with the back of your hand to the front of your hand, and your right hand or your dominant hand is the one that has the 2 hand finger shape. Number 10 is French toast, and it's 2 signs. So the F hand shape, and you kind of flick it like so. So you start with the F and then it ends up being the opposite way, and then the same sign for toast. So you start with it on the back of your hand and then on the front of your hand, and your right hand or your dominant hand is the one that's moving. So again, French, the F, kind of flick it, and then the sign for toast. Okay, great job. So now we're going to go ahead and review just really quickly, and then we'll go ahead with the test portion. Okay, so number 1 is cereal. And again, you're going from the right hand side of your face to the left hand side. Number 2 is milk. Milk, like you're squeezing it 2 times. Number 3 is oatmeal. So the literal sign is hot cereal. Number 4 is coffee. Number 5, orange, and then juice. Number 6 is eggs, like you're cracking an egg. Number 7, pancakes, so you're like cooking the pancakes, and then you stack it up. Number 8 is bacon. Remember, your thumbs are sticking out. Number 9, toast, so you start from the back of your hand to the front of your hand. And number 10 is French toast. So now we're going to go ahead with the test portion. What happened is the same as it always happens if you've already seen my videotapes. So you'll already know. But I want to go ahead and explain it for other people who might be new. So what's going to happen is we'll have the word up on the screen. You will have about 7 seconds. During that time, go ahead and sign what you think the correct sign is. And then what will happen is that I will pop up and show you the right sign. Okay? So number 1, we're going to go ahead and get started. Number 1, toast. Okay, so go ahead and sign right now what you think toast, the sign for toast. Okay, so from the back of your hand to the front of your hand. Remember, your dominant hand is the one that's doing the movement with the 2 fingers. Number 2 is eggs. Go ahead and sign what you think eggs is. Okay, this is the sign for eggs. Your dominant hand on top, your non-dominant on the bottom. For me, my dominant hand is my right hand. Number 3 is orange juice. Go ahead and sign right now, orange juice. So there's orange and then juice. Number 4, pancake. So go ahead and sign right now what you think the sign for pancake is. And there's the sign for pancake. Just remember, like you're stacking up the pancakes. Number 5, cereal. Sign what you think cereal is right now. This is the sign for cereal. Number 6, milk. So sign milk right now. And this is how you sign milk. Number 7, oatmeal. Go ahead and sign oatmeal right now. If you remember, it's 2 signs, hot and then cereal. Number 9, coffee. So go ahead and sign coffee right now. And this is the sign for coffee. Number 9 is French toast. Go ahead and sign what you think French toast is right now. So French and then toast. Number 10, bacon. Go ahead and sign bacon right now. And this is how you sign bacon. Okay, great job. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me or send me a message and let me know if you have specific questions. Okay, good luck.